This podcast is brought to you by our friends at Minimal Cases. We've talked about Minimal before. These cases are so thin, you'll forget that they're there. But the protection they provide is very, very real. And right now, until the end of the month, Minimal is offering our listeners 35% off of your order, maybe for that new iPhone 11 you just picked up, by using the promo code DIGITDAILY or by clicking the link in the show notes. That's mnmlcase.com and use the promo code DGITDAILY with no space to get 35% off your order, and we thank them for sponsoring this podcast. Good morning, Digit fam. Adam Dowd here, wishing my awesome daughter and coaster buddy a happy birthday. Today she's 9, but if I had to guess based on her attitude, it'd be more like 17. Also, welcome aboard the SS newsletter to Nick, taking his maiden voyage today. I thought Bogdan would be doing the newsletter all this week, so that can only mean that Boggs has learned the most important part about doing the newsletter: delegating. Nick wrote up a brilliant piece today, so let's find out what he had to say. It is September 17th, 2019, and this is your Digit Daily. So, we basically know everything there is to know about the Google Pixel 4 at this point, topped off by full reviews on a couple of Vietnamese YouTube channels that came out the day after a certain other phone launched, coincidentally. Subtle, Google. Real subtle. The only thing we didn't know about the Google Pixel 4 was when it was launching, and now we even know that. And if you ever doubted that Google listens to this podcast, doubt no more, because as a special present to us here at the Digit Daily, the Google Pixel 4 launches on our birthday, October 15th. Now, technically, that means we'll be writing and talking about the Pixel on the 16th, and also technically, while October 15th was our first episode, we actually launched the podcast on October 22nd, with back episodes back to the 15th, which, I gotta say, I'm super impressed. I mean, Google really did its homework on this one. I'm flattered. I really am. So what are we getting for our birthday? A Snapdragon 855 Not Plus processor, 6 gigabytes of RAM, and a 6.23-inch display. Ooh, just what I always wanted. We're also getting Motion Sense, the ability to wave your hand over your phone and skip songs or pause playback. Also coming is Google Camera 7.0 with a few new fun features. Basically, the best camera phone in the world is about to get better, and let's not forget we've got dual lenses on those Pixels. Plus, we're getting a new Coral color scheme. Sexy. Also, we're looking at a few more Google devices, including potentially a Pixelbook 2, which will almost certainly not be a detachable tablet like last year. RIP Pixel Slate. The Pixelbook is still one of the best Chromebooks on the market, if $1,000 Chromebooks are your thing, and it's due for a refresh. I'd like to see it keep that 2-in-1, or they call it 4-in-1 design. Beyond that, I have no expectations. We're also likely to see new Google Nest branded hardware, speakers, Chromecasts, and the like, although the rumor mill has been pretty scarce on that front. We'll probably be treated to some nice demos of the completed Android 10 features as well. Overall, I think we'll get some great new hardware and features, but they'll be packed into a phone that's expensive with a ho-hum design, which isn't terrible. It's basically on par with the rest of the Pixel line. I just wonder when or if Google will start to be seen as the premium brand that it is, and if it'll ever catch up with Samsung as the first non-iPhone alternative. Either way, it's still a great birthday present for us, and we will humbly accept. But for now, it is time for the Roundup! Free trial surfing sounds like something lawyers do in LA between briefs, but actually it's a service that allows you to sign up for a free trial with a fake name, fake email address, and fake credit card, and automatically cancels the trial once the trial period is up. It was developed in the UK and is currently in testing over there before it rolls out to the general public. This sounds pretty awesome because it not only includes online services like Netflix and porn, which, by the way, CEO Josh Browder says are the most common use cases so far, but also includes things like gym memberships. Browder says it's a major hassle to try to keep up with free trial expirations, so this is a good way to stay on top of them, or just not worry about them in general. And God bless you, sir. Last week, a bug was found in the popular app LastPass that could potentially reveal security credentials in the Chrome and Opera browser extensions. Yeah, that's kind of a bug. A fix was pushed out to Chrome extensions automatically, but even so, you'll want to make sure that you're using version number 4.33 just in case it didn't update automatically. You can check that by typing Chrome://extensions in your address bar. Thanks for keeping it easy, Google. And yes, I did say Opera 2, and no, I can't give instructions on how to check the Opera extension because I don't use Opera, but that's okay because no one else does either. Netflix signed a $500 million deal to secure the rights to Seinfeld starting in 2021, and for some reason decided it had to tell us about it now, 15 months before we even think about 2021. But with the recent loss of Office and Friends, I guess Netflix had to throw something into the win column. Personally, I'm excited because this gives me a whole other platform where I can completely ignore the show. Australian mobile operator Telstra has partnered with Google to become the first mobile carrier to offer outbound calling with Google Nest devices. So you can say, "Okay G, call mom," or "Hey G, call the dollar store on Barrington Road," and it'll make the call for you. Now, how this is different than what Google Home devices do here in the States, I'm not sure. Maybe this is a new to Australia kind of thing, but I'm also curious as to how Telstra is involved here. Well, anyway, to our Australian listeners, this is probably exciting, but probably not as exciting as the fact that I got through this whole story without doing an Australian accent. You're welcome. Facebook removed over 100 groups, accounts, and pages associated with spreading misinformation and issued a press release about it, spending more time assuring us that the accounts were taken down because of their behavior, not because of the content of their pages. And to prove it, Facebook included screenshots of the content from the pages, for some damn reason. "We took down all this content because it's dangerous and represents a coordinated misinformation campaign." Oh, that's great. Can we see it? "Why, yes you can, right here." Thanks, Facebook. And finally, Mercedes-Benz designed a concept car which is a throwback to the original 1901 35 PS model. This new concept car is an EV with a display screen on the front of it that shows things like vehicle status and the like, but Mercedes-Benz assures us that the driver's seat is a true minimalist experience. And minimalist is accurate. There aren't any doors, windshield, or roof on the car either. And sure, maybe they weren't there in the 1901 version either, but we've made some advancements since then. I'm just saying. So that's going to do it for today's Digit Daily. If you'd like to learn more about any of these stories, check out the links in the show notes and subscribe to our daily newsletter on Digit.com. And if you like what you heard, subscribe, leave a review, and don't forget to tell your friends about DigitDailyPod.com. Once again, I'm Adam Dowd, Dead Technology on Twitter, and we'll talk again tomorrow.